Action figures are great!
Welcome to the newest edition of TNInews with your host, JC. Hey, all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here, and welcome to a Friday edition of TNInews. Now, we've got a lot to cover today, but before we get into the news, I just want to give you guys a quick update. If you're able to, you might want to tune in to my live stream this coming Monday, which is September 9th. It will begin at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. On Mondays and Wednesdays, I do the live streams where I give the news live, and then Friday is the pre-recorded video like this one. But this coming Monday, not only are we going to go over the latest news that happens between now and Monday, I am also going to give away one G.I. Joe classified Haslab Cobra Rattler. So we'll do a drawing for those who attend the live stream, and one lucky person will end up winning. They'll have to provide me with their mailing address and name that I will then, when I purchase the Haslab, will provide to Hasbro, so that when the Haslab actually ships out to folks, the winner will be sent the Rattler directly from Hasbro. So, but again, I talked about possibly doing it on Wednesday in Wednesday's live stream. I said I might do it on Monday, but I've decided I definitely will. So again, if you want to try and win a Cobra Rattler for free, try and tune in to my live stream on Monday. Now, speaking of the Cobra Rattler, we are entering the final days. So Monday is actually the final day for the campaign. But my guess is all stretch goals will be unlocked before Monday. Because right now, as I'm filming this, with the weekend to go and everything, we are less than 600 backers needed in order to unlock stretch goal number 3 for the Baroness, the pilot. Right now we are at 17,417 backers. So we've had a pretty significant jump just in the last 24 hours. So I suspect possibly even later today or tomorrow, Sunday at the latest, we will reach the 18,000 needed to unlock again the third and final stretch goal for this campaign. The campaign ends on Monday, so you'll have through Monday to back this campaign. Even if you're going to try and win the one I'm going to give away, and I've backed one for myself as well. I did that the other day. But even if you're going to try and win the one that I'm going to give away on Monday, I'd still probably recommend that you buy one. And then if you win, you get a second one that you can either army build with or sell or whatever. These things generally do go up in value once the campaigns end. So if you're into reselling, generally you can make some money off of that. And there's, in the case of like this, I mean, they're limited to 5. The most you're supposed to be able to buy is 5, but it's not like if you bought 5, somebody else wouldn't be able to get one. So it's not like a scalper situation where, you're buying up all the inventory so that others can't get it. So again, these are types of investments in some ways if you want to try and resell them, usually at a later date. Or like I say, just keep a second one as an army building vehicle if you end up winning. But what I'm basically saying is, if you're wanting to get this, if you were planning on backing this, don't wait and see if you win mine. Go on and buy it, and then if you win it, it's an added bonus for you. And but again, campaign ends on Monday, so that will be the final day. But as I said, the way it's going now, I do suspect we'll have reached the 18,000 needed to unlock the third and final stretch goal for this campaign. All right, now let's jump into some Marvel Legend news. So yesterday, going up for pre-order was that Inhumans 2-pack with the Crystal and Lockjaw figures that we had seen at San Diego Comic-Con. So Hasbro pulled another one of these where it went up first on Amazon, and it last time I checked was sold out on Amazon, and also went up at Hasbro Pulse yesterday at 1 p.m. And then they made everyone else wait until 7 p.m. Eastern time to put it up for pre-order yesterday. But now, as I'm recording this today, it is available at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. Again, last time I checked, I believe it had sold out on Amazon. And with this set, the price, as I kind of had speculated, was $70. As I had mentioned before, I felt Hasbro was going to treat the Lockjaw figure, which is a fairly sizable figure, as a deluxe type figure. which generally these days costs around $50, and then the crystal figure $25. So I was thinking 70 to 75, and it ended up being 70. So yes, the Lockjaw does not have articulated legs. Well, I mean, you can do the legs back and forth, but you don't have like knee joints. You do get the alternate back pair of legs so that you can put Lockjaw in the seated position. You get the extra faceplate as well with Lockjaw. And again, he is a decent size. I remember seeing him at Comic-Con and being impressed with his size. So he does have a nice size to him. And then the crystal figure, which to me is just kind of a bonus, because like I ended up pre-ordering this one myself, but I got it purely for Lockjaw. That's the one I've been waiting for. Like I say, crystal is just kind of an added bonus, and I'm not even sure where I'm going to put her. If I'm going to put her with the Inhumans, put her with the Avengers, put her with Quicksilver, I don't know. We'll have to see. But again, I did pre-order this one. Also, I want to note this one seems to have a fairly small pre-order window. Amazon actually was listing this with a release date of September 27th. I believe like Hasbro Pulse and Big Bad Toy Store have it listed with an early October release date. But being, we're in September now, if this thing actually starts shipping out by September 27th, that will be, again, a very short pre-order window to actually get your hands on this one. So we'll have to see if this actually ships that soon. But again, if you do decide to pre-order this one, it does not look like you're going to have to wait a long time to actually get it in your hands. Another thing I want to talk about on the Marvel Legend front was yesterday, Entertainment Earth apparently screwed up and put a listing for what appeared to be the Secret War wave that I talked about months and months ago. No specific figure listings, but you could see that, it was essentially for that Secret Wars wave, which is a wave of 6 figures. I don't think there's a Build-A-Figure. I won't say that for sure, but I don't think there's going to be a Build-A-Figure. Now, one thing that caught a lot of people's eyes is that the Entertainment Earth price was $200 for the set of 6 figures. The listing was for the entire set of 6 figures, but the price was $200, which would essentially break down to roughly about $33 per figure. Now, I don't know if that is a correct price. I also don't know if that is an indication that this is something that might go up for pre-order next week. Remember, next week, next Friday, will be PulseCon. We will definitely be getting Marvel Legend pre-orders, G.I. Joe Classified pre-orders, Star Wars pre-orders, and Transformer pre-orders next Friday. So definitely expect a number of pre-orders from various Hasbro brands next week. But I don't know if Entertainment Earth accidentally putting that listing up for a few minutes yesterday was an indication that is something that will be going up for pre-order next week or not. And again, I don't know if the price, I tried to do some checking and I saw no indications of anything going up for pre-order next week. I don't have any specifics, but like as far as prices, I didn't see anything that was like reading as $33 a figure. So either the price was a mistake or maybe they're not going up for pre-order next week. Again, I don't know. I don't know what the figures are going to be in that wave. I'm hoping that the figures will come in the Mattel classic Secret Wars Mattel type packaging and maybe even have the shields that were included with the original Mattel figures, which if that were the case, I could even see that maybe making the price higher than usual. But again, I really don't know. And I also wouldn't be surprised if that brown costume Wolverine that they put out at the very end of San Diego Comic-Con ended up actually, even though they tried to make it seem like it was some type of arcade wave of figures from the X-Men arcade that you see behind me there. I wouldn't actually be surprised if that ended up being a figure in the Secret War wave. But again, we'll have to wait and see. But we only got, a week to go until PulseCon, and those reveals will likely get made. Now, earlier this week, we got some reissue pre-orders for Marvel Legends, the retro Spider-Man carded Green Goblin figure, and the Professor X, Deluxe Professor X in hover chair. However, I believe since they went up earlier this week, they have sold out at most places. They're definitely sold out at Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. So if you had missed out on those original releases, you did have another chance at them. Actually, I'm checking now, and the Professor X is actually still available at Entertainment Earth. Big Bad Toy Store is sold out on the Professor X, and the Green Goblin is sold out at both places. And I haven't checked around at other places to see if that one's available. But so Green Goblin looks like it's sold out, but if you still want the Professor X, it is currently available at Entertainment Earth. Oh, and while we're on the subject of Entertainment Earth, I also just want to let you know that they've made some changes, some adjustments to their shipping. So they now have a new flat shipping rate of only $7.95. So no matter if you just buy one item that's like $10, you can still only pay $7.95. Well, if you're only buying $10, that's still not great shipping, but you get the point. Used to be you'd have to pay a lot more for shipping unless you bought like a certain amount, like $99 or $79, something like that. Now they just have that flat rate shipping of $7.95 on everything every day. And they still have free shipping if you want to buy. If you spend $99 or more, then you will get free shipping. And this is in the United States. It doesn't count for international shipping. But again, new flat rate shipping. So if you got the Professor X from Entertainment Earth, you either could buy other things so that you're spending $99 to get free shipping, or you can just pay $7.95 for the Professor X and just the Professor X. So again, an adjustment that went into effect starting on September 3rd. And speaking of reissues, not only did we have those two Marvel Legend reissues, we also had some Star Wars reissues. So we had several Black Series figures go up for pre-order that had previously been released. That includes the Clone Commander Obi-Wan Kenobi, wearing the clone gear. That includes Darth Nihilus, Ventress, and Darth Malak. So if you missed out on those figures the first time, you have another chance at them. And last time I checked, all of those figures were still available at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. For you vintage collection fans, they are also reissuing Luke Skywalker's Red 5 X-Wing Fighter. That one will cost you $99 if you want to add it to your collection. And again, last time I checked, that was still available everywhere. And then finally, that vintage collection Cantina band set that I believe was previously a Hasbro Pulse exclusive is now available for pre-order at Entertainment Earth, and the cost there is $89.99. So again, you can get the flat rate shipping, or if you want to buy something extra and bump it up to $99, then you can get the free shipping. But again, if you missed out on those vintage collection Cantina band members that were released as Hasbro Pulse exclusives, you now have another shot at them at Entertainment Earth. Last time I checked, it was not yet available at Big Bad Toy Store. They may list it at some point, I'm not sure, but again, right now, Entertainment Earth is listing it for pre-order. For you Jazwares AEW fans, we've got a couple of figures that have gone out for pre-order today. So first of all, a Target exclusive, unrivaled Hangman Adam Page figure. So again, this is being offered as a Target store exclusive, and it is available on the Target website for $19.99. Also, as an Amazon exclusive, we have a new 2-pack, the Lucha Brothers 2-pack. That one's going to cost you $44.99. And again, that one is available on the Amazon website now. Now jumping over into NECA, if you've been wanting to add that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Foot Red Mirage Elite Assassin figure, that is now available on Target's website for $34.99. So that had been listed on Target's website before, but not yet available for purchase. But again, it is now available on the website. I believe it's also been hitting physical stores. Now, the other red and black figure, the Elite Assassin or the Foot Enforcer figure, that one is listed on Target's website, but not yet available for purchase. I don't think it was available at all at any point. It's just been listed there. And I'm not sure if that one has started hitting physical stores yet or not. But again, the Elite Assassin one is available online now. Target also has the Archie Comics Crying Hound Deluxe figure. That one had previously been available at Walmart, I believe, but is now available on Target's website for $49.99. Now, eventually, that should also be available at other places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. I don't believe that's an exclusive, but as I say, right now it is available on Target's website. Going up for pre-order at places like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth was the Mirage Comics Triceraton Gladiator figure. So this one is going to cost you $49.99 and again is available for pre-order. And finally, on the NECA Turtle front, hitting physical Walmart stores is the Mirage Comics Black and White First Turtles 2-pack. So these are repaints of their San Diego Comic-Con exclusives in the red, white, and black colors. So these have been hitting physical Walmart stores. I don't believe these are Walmart exclusives, but again, are hitting physical Walmart stores. There is a listing for this set on Walmart's website, but it is just a placeholder page, and I don't know when or if they will be made available online. Also from NECA, from the Return of the Living Dead, we have the Trash and Suicide Clothes action figure 2-pack. This is another set that went up for pre-order this week. It is available at places like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, and the cost of this one is $74.99. And then finally for NECA, going up for pre-order at the NECA store today is a new Beetlejuice life-size baby Beetlejuice. This is a 1/1 scale figure that is going to cost you $129.99. Not sure if this would be considered spoilerish for the new movie, but nevertheless, NECA put it up for pre-order today. Again, it is a life-size baby Beetlejuice from the new Beetlejuice movie that is opening in theaters this weekend. So I'm sure they will probably do some 7-inch scale figures, but right now they have this life-size version, which looks like is being offered as a NECA store exclusive, or at least NECA store is the first place that is offering it. For you Masters of the Universe fans, we got our first look at what appears to be a new Masterverse King Randor figure. I believe this is going to be part of the new Eternia subline. So this was up briefly on the Mattel corporate website, and it has since been pulled off the site, but you know, once the image is out there, there's no hiding it. So again, this appears to be our first look at King Randor, though it has not yet been officially announced by Mattel, other than them slipping the picture out on their corporate website. Now we also got some new updated looks at the new Eternia Evil-Lyn figure, which I gotta say looks pretty nice from this new image, and Roboto. So again, Evil-Lyn and Roboto are part of the new Eternia subline, as I believe the King Randor is. And no word yet on when any of these figures will go up for pre-order, but hopefully they will be going up soon. All right, now let's jump into some Super 7 news. So first of all, Super 7 has announced that they are going to be doing products based on the 1989 Batman movie, the Michael Keaton Batman movie. And the first product that they seem to be doing is part of their Super Cyborg line. It is the Batmobile from that movie. So usually these are figures for this line, but this is the Batmobile, which has removable covers and stuff. The cost of this is $125, and it is currently available on the Amazon website. Now, I don't know if they will be doing anything else from this movie, if they will do any types of figures. I doubt they would do any Ultimates, but maybe reaction figures, I don't know. But again, right now we have the Batman Super Cyborg full color 1989 Batmobile, which again is available on Amazon. I don't think it's an Amazon exclusive because Target actually had this listed first, even though they didn't have it available for purchase. But again, it is available for purchase on Amazon's website now. And then also from Super 7, surprisingly, Super 7 is participating in this fall's Target Geek-Out event. So last Friday was McFarlane stuff. This Friday, the drop was for Super 7 products. Now, basically, we are seeing more of those deluxe figures that I've talked about. These are stripped down ultimate figures with far less accessories than we would have gotten with the ultimates. They are also cheaper. These are $35 each. So we've now got 2 ThunderCat figures that are being done with this deluxe format. Previously, I talked about some of the musician figures that they were doing with the deluxe format, and on Hasbro Pulse, they released some Power Ranger figures. But now here through Target, we are getting 2 ThunderCat figures as well as 2 Godzilla figures. So again, very minimal in the way of accessories. Now, I believe the monkey in here is sporting some pinless technology. So this isn't just the exact same figure that we got previously for them. And same thing with the Lion-O. I believe this Lion-O is the same mold that they use for the light up Lion-O that they offered during San Diego Comic-Con, minus the light and such, but it's not the same sculpt as the original Lion-O that they did. So you also get more simple packaging with the blister card backs. And again, the biggest thing here is less accessories, but also less cost, which in part is why Target is probably carrying these. Same thing with the Godzilla figures, only $35 each with Mecha Godzilla and an 89 Godzilla. So last time I checked, they were still available. I don't think they've sold out. Now, a question I've been seeing from people is asking whether these will be sold in physical stores. I do not know the answer of that. I also don't know if the Thundercat figures are exclusive to Target. The two Godzilla figures on the website say only at Target, which would suggest those are Target store exclusives. But as for the Thundercats, those might end up being offered at other retailers, but I don't know that for sure. But there's nothing on the website that says those Thundercat figures are actually Target store exclusives. So I'm going to take that to mean that at some point other retailers will be able to offer those. Okay, and then let's finish off today with some news on the McFarlane toy front. So first of all, I've got some new product listings from overseas distributors. These, of course, have not been confirmed by McFarlane Toys, but 9 times out of 10, in fact, almost 10 times out of 10, these end up being legit. But for now, we will consider these to be rumored. The two that stood out the most with these new listings are, first of all, some more details on the 1978 Christopher Reeve Superman. We had seen listings for that one before, but now it looks like we know that that is going to be part of their DC Collector Edition series, which generally means more accessories. Also usually means there's a platinum version. I don't know if they'd give us like a chunk Superman from Superman 3 or what for a platinum version of Christopher Reeve Superman, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. The other one that really stood out to me is this DC Justice League Monsterverse 2-pack Batman versus Kong. So there was a comic book series, Justice League versus Godzilla versus King Kong, which I'm assuming is what this is based on. What I don't really know is what kind of scale this will be, if it'll be something smaller like they did with, say, their Pacific Rim stuff, which is kind of what I'm thinking, because there's nothing that says this is part of the DC Multiverse line or these are 7-inch figures or anything like that. So there's no indication of scale with these. But so I'm thinking maybe it's something that they're going to do like they did with their Pacific Rim stuff, but we'll have to wait and see. But definitely kind of interesting. The rest of the stuff, some vinyl figures, Bane, Batman, Swamp Thing, more prop replica Cowls. So we just had some of those go up for pre-order this week. Now we've got the Batman Hush Cow coming and first appearance Batman coming. Game of Thrones, Night King, a Frostbite, gold label, some type of store exclusive, but with the translucent plastic. Movie Maniac 6-inch posed Beetlejuice figures. Those were announced at San Diego Comic-Con. Same thing with the UFC posed figures as well. So those were previously announced. But again, I am curious to see what the Monsterverse 2-pack of Batman vs. Kong is actually going to be. And then I definitely am looking forward to seeing their Christopher Reeve Superman figure. And then, as I mentioned, we had some new 1/3 scale Batman Cowls go up for pre-order. So last Friday for the Target Geek-Out, we saw the Batman Animated Series 1 go up as a Target store exclusive. And then this week we got the 66 Batman, the 89 Batman, and the Nightfall Batman Cowls all went up for pre-order. And you can get those at places like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. For you Platinum Edition hunters, we've got a new Spawn figure. So this is a repaint of the sketch Spawn figure that came in that 2-pack with Todd McFarlane. So this one is done in blue colors. And this one is looking like it's showing up at Walmart. I don't know if I would call it a Walmart exclusive, but at least for now, Walmart is the place to look for it. Thanks to Halian 1990 for these first images, though I've seen other people finding them at Walmart since these initial images popped up. There's also a placeholder page on Walmart's website for this one, or at least there was. It looks like maybe it was taken down, but at some point they might make this one available online as well. And again, I don't know if technically it's a Walmart exclusive. It does have the blue colors to match Walmart. So it may actually be an exclusive. We'll just have to see. But a lot of these Platinum figures have been showing up at specific retailers, many of which have been at Walmart. Going up for pre-order yesterday were the new DC Direct 7-inch page punchers with Robin from the Reborn storyline, the Batman Reborn storyline, Damian Wayne Robin, and then Deathstroke, a new Deathstroke figure with an alternate unmasked head from the DC Rebirth storyline. So I believe they've done DC Rebirth Deathstroke before, but again, you do get the unmasked head with this one. Of course, you also get the comics with these figures. These are $24.99 each. And again, they went up for pre-order yesterday. Last time I checked, they were still available pretty much everywhere, including Amazon and Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. McFarlane Toys has released some preview images for their third wave of NFL SportPicks. This was in celebration of the new NFL season kicking off yesterday, where the Baltimore Ravens barely lost to the Super Bowl champs, Kansas City. So that was a pretty close game if you watch that one. But with these preview images, we can see a new Patrick Mahomes figure in both the white and red jersey, which looks like there will be a 2-pack with Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, a 2-pack with Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce, his brother, who plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. And then the final preview image they showed was Lamar Jackson from the Baltimore Ravens. So these are supposed to be going up for pre-order this coming Sunday. I don't know if these will be available at places like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. A lot of times these sports pick figures go up initially at the McFarlane store and then later go up at other places. But again, at least I would say the McFarlane store, these will be up this coming Sunday, probably at 12 p.m. Eastern time. And then finally on the McFarlane toy front, we had several new pre-orders today that went up, all based on the 66 Batman series. So these are the 6-inch scale figures. So we have the Batgirl's Batcycle. I told you this was coming. This was one of the listings from a couple months ago. So the Batgirl figure is not included with it. If you missed out on the Batgirl figure, you'll have to try and track her down. She was one of the harder ones to get in this line, I will say. But now you can get her Batcycle for $29.99. This is available at places like Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. It is also up on Amazon's website as well, I believe. And again, the cost of this one is $29.99, but just know, again, no Batgirl figure is actually included with the bike. It is just the bike itself. And then along with the Batcycle, we also had a new wave of these 6-inch 66 Batman series figures. So of course, if you don't have the first Batgirl that they did, which looks more like she did in the actual TV series, they are doing this new black, gray and blue version from the comics. So this isn't really how she looked in the TV series, but again, if you missed out on that one, you might want to pick this one up. We also have a new Joker figure, a Wonder Woman, not technically Linda Carter, but the outfit is very similar to the Linda Carter Wonder Woman outfit. And again, this is based on the comic book series, the more recent 66 Batman comic book series that DC Comics did. That is what the Wonder Woman is based on. Clock King as well, and the Batgirl and the Red Batman is some type of variant. I forget the story behind the Red Batman, but that's the 5th figure in this wave. So all 5 of these figures are available for pre-order. You can get them at places like Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. Amazon has them as well. Again, these are 6-inch figures, and the cost of these are $19.99 each. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. But as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about in the comments section below. Remember, on Monday, my live stream video on Monday, which will start at 3 p.m. Eastern time, I will be giving away a Hasbro Haslab Cobra Rattler. So hopefully you can tune in to try and win that. As always, guys, if you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. Hit the like button if you're so inclined. It does help with the algorithm. As always, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great weekend. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching today's video. Now, if you're new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button. Also hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. For all the latest action figure news, be sure to head over to ToyNewsEye.com, MarvelousNews.com, JediInsider.com, and TFormers.com. And remember, action figures are great,